So I'm I will say I watch or read Infowars. I don't know if I go there every day, but I would safely say I go there every other day. Because a lot of their articles stay for a few days anyways. And they don't have a whole bunch of articles daily coming in or that they're doing. They're covering some of the biggest stuff, and so there's only a few. They usually stay a few days, that kind of thing. Anyway, so bottom line is, I do check Infowars. I check some of my other sites, Zero Hedge, just to see what interesting stuff. Not to find like a really great article about the economy or cryptos or whatever on Infowars. However, there's still good stuff over there. And I'm telling you, we keep talking about drain that effing swamp. Indictments, sealed indictments, and this and that. He's draining the swamp in Saudi Arabia, and you know what I mean? Like, holy crap. Not only the one guy taunting him, the one prince taunting him from 2015, Trump, and then Trump fires back. Yeah, you won't be able to, you play with daddy's money now, but you won't be able to, interfere or whatever with our stuff once I'm president. And sure enough, he's president now, and this guy has been arrested by the king, I guess. And then the other guy, Bandar, remember? They called him Bandar Bush. Gave him the Bush's last name. He was so corrupt and working with those people. The guy's got more, scandals related to arms dealings than anyone on the face of the earth. It directly tied into Iran-Contra scandal. Remember that? I was just reading it the other day. I'm talking about this Bandar guy, Saudi Arabian prince. So let's talk about the Podesta group. Law firm, whatever it is, right? The Podesta brothers. Hillary's right-hand man, John Podesta, and his brother, Tony. I know a guy named Tony. Not Tony Montana. Tony Podesta. And remember that one time out, he had his hands up with the numbers. Old creepy, weird Podesta, John Podesta. Remember that picture like this? Yeah, the numbers on his hand. Big old crap-eating grin on his face. I wonder if he's got that same grin right now. Because the law firm's shutting down. The CEO just stepped down. His brother John's gone. Uh-oh. Right, so normally I'm the guy that says, guys, this is horse crap. Guys, this came from freaking David Wilcox and, the blue chicken cult, whatever, as Cliff likes to call them. This is utter nonsense. The Galactic Federation of Light, stop. Nope, stop right now. What about the White Dragon? No. Stop right now. Nonsense. And it has been the whole time. But there's something here now. And what is it? It looks like it's shutting down. CEO, he did step down. The brother, he left. Uh-oh. Right? So now's the appropriate time to say, hey, it looks like we might have something here. Not before. Pure speculation like a lot of people like to do. On a big story, right? So, normally with this headline of Infowars, exclusive Podesta's face indictment, says sources. Normally, I'd look at that and say, oh, yeah, on what planet? The Podesta. But wait a minute. Appears to be some swamp being drained. Saudi Arabia going down. They're very much close to the Clintons. And, so in this case, I think there's something here, right? And that's why I want to talk about it. Read this. As Infowars predicted, elites moved to sacrifice the Clintons and Podestas. No, not a blood sacrifice, my friends. Sacrifice like they're going to take us all down. It was nice knowing you when you guys used to have power. Now you don't. We're going to throw you all to the wolves because we don't want to be part of that now. Now all of a sudden, of course. Like MC Hammer. Remember MC Hammer? Paying all of his dancers and a bunch of dancers, $50,000 a year each person. We're talking early 90s. Love and life, can't touch us. Can't touch us. Oh. And then remember his little dance he used to do, little parachute pants. Oh. MC Hammer said, soon as the money stopped, it went all downhill. Nobody's watching Hammer anymore. He just lost everything. Bankruptcy, you name it. Lowest point of his life. Everybody was gone faster, as the old Southern boy once said, faster than you could shake a stick at it, much less lick it. They were gone. This is what's now happening to the Clintons and anybody in their close inner circle, also known as the Podestas. So when I hear this, I actually believe it now. You would be real hard pressed to get old JSNIP 4 to believe that this crap is actually happening right now if I didn't see it from my own eyes, staying way back before I even opened my mouth. Hey guys, heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from another, so-and-so's being taken down. They say that you're leaving Clinton's and you're leaving town. I don't believe it. But I have to. I have to believe it. Law firm shutting down. CEO stepping down. But that's his brother leaving the... whoa. Wait a minute. And here's everyone's getting all upset at Mueller. He's the insider, and he was with those people. He hand-delivered uranium-1. Maybe he was offered immunity for being a part of that deal. But Mueller. That's Bueller. Ferris Bueller. We'll just call him Ferris Mueller. And maybe he was offered a little something. You were in on it. You were around when Bush was around. Saudi connection, all that. You were around when the Clintons around. Yep. Obama. Yep. There's only one way you're going to get out of this without being indicted yourself. I do believe someone was on the inside, high up in the intelligence community, someone you've never probably heard of, just some employee, etc., that had access to all kinds of that information and had been stockpiling it and now says, there's the guy. Mr. President Trump, he's running. He's the only guy I would ever be able to give this kind of information to. He's the only guy, because normally it's two puppets, left, right, Democrat, Republican, John McCain and Sarah Palin. Not that I don't like her, I do like her, but she wasn't the president. She was going to be the VP. John McCain against Barack Obama. John Kerry against... I got one. Al Gore. Oh, inconvenient truth, fake global warming. Oh. Can't give any of those guys the info. They'll squash it in a heartbeat. And then Trump comes along. He's the guy. He is not one of them. Bingo. And that's my opinion. This part's my opinion. And he's got the goods. Boy, does he have some goods on these people. He allowed the Russian... Yeah, go ahead with the Russian thing. It's nonsense, but go ahead. And he did an ultimate... epic play on these people. Yeah, you're looking into the Russ investigation, right? What else did you find? Oh, it led you to uranium-1, Papa Elf, the North Pole. Elf. Yeah. Clinton, Podesta, and you brought the uranium in your hand, a custom Gucci handbag to Putin. You're the one that's going to talk, because you're the one on top of this investigation. So yeah, go ahead and look into the Russian thing. Tell me what you find. And then what's handed to him is uranium-1 documents. Here you go, sir. Lower level FBI and investigation. Here you go, sir. There's no collusion between Trump. No, this is all we found. Oh my God, he played us. Now I've got to play ball. Oh boy, right? That's what I think is happening. So at this point, again, exclusive Podesta's face indictment. Well, I'm going to say that it's a possibility. Podesta's possibly face indictment. But there may be a lot more than just possibly. Like, it might be a done deal, but we don't know yet. Tony and John Podesta are facing criminal indictments linked to the ongoing Russian probe, according to sources, which explains why they're shutting down the Podesta Group, one of Washington's most prominent lobbying groups. I thought it was a law firm too or something. Maybe it was just a lobbying group. Sources tell InfoWars that Tony Podesta, in particular, was told to prepare for indictments because Special Prosecutor Robert Mueller's entire case against former Trump campaign chair Paul Manafort goes through Podesta, and evidence suggests that Podesta has done everything Manafort is accused of doing, if not more. Quote, the Podestas might be used as sacrificial lambs for the Democratic Party, radio host Alex Jones said, who was briefed by sources close to the matter. Now, Grant, oh, sure, well, what are the sources? We've heard that before. The sources said. Yeah, I know. Believe me, I'm all over that. But do you remember? I'm gonna jog your memory for you, because I got a feeling a lot of you forgot this, or maybe didn't even know this. When Trump was running as a candidate, he was on the Alex Jones show phone call. I'm going to paraphrase because I don't remember the exact wording, but here it goes. Alex, I just want to tell you, if I'm elected president, if I'm the next president, your people are going to love me. Meaning, us conspiracy theorists who always are wrong, except we've been right the whole time ever since Trump got elected. Pizzagate and everything else, the indictments, another ring was just nailed, and pedo ring in Tennessee, nailed a few days ago, I guess. And I'm reading, again, I don't know about, not worth doing a full video yet at this point, but I'm reading, there's some real bigwigs up in there that lead, from what the source said, to the Clintons. But again, sources say, I'm not even going there. Can't even say that. But I did read it, and if this stuff wasn't going on, I wouldn't even mention it right now. I would have just said, no, this could be complete nonsense. But since this is going on, I did want to just mention that. And the fact that Trump said, he physically called Alex Jones to talk to him. It was on the show. If the effing president, wasn't at the time, but he was running, calls you, and then Alex runs a thing that says, sources say, such and such about to go down. I got to say, I'm going to have to lean towards, Alex, I'm with you on this one. I think you're going to nail it. The Podesta Group is entangled in Mueller's investigation after it was revealed that the lobbying firm was recruited for public relations work in Ukraine by Paul Manafort and Rick Gates, both of whom were accused by Mueller last month of violating foreign lobbying law. Still reeling from the loss of the White House, the Democratic establishment is also trying to separate the Democratic Party brand from the Clintons and their close allies, which, naturally, would include John Podesta, the former campaign chair for Hillary's failed 2016 presidential bid. More and more evidence shows that the Democrats are turning against the Clintons, who were once thought invincible but are now on the chopping block as the party realizes they're destroying the brand and thus must be moved, Jones added. We may not just only witness the fall of the Podestas, but the Clintons as well. Well, I'm going to throw another one out there. Remember when Obama was roasting in front of all those people? President, he says, I'm the worst president ever. Well, Mr. Trump, at least I'll go down as the president. Like I said before, you little bastard, how did it feel handing President Trump the keys to the White House? So when Hillary's email, guys, if this guy is elected, we are going to hang. If that was anything, and it was, she wrote it, I wonder how Obama's feeling right now. Part of the club. Well, he can't take us down. We got our guys on the inside. Uh-oh. Mueller. John, what's his name? Comey, he's gone. Mueller comes in. Still one of our guys. Uh-oh. Not all of a sudden. Indictments, sealed indictments, 17, now 31. Now how many? Oh, we don't know what the hell it's up to. Allegedly. So, another one. Kimberly Fritz, who was the Podesta Group's CEO before she quit unexpectedly Friday. I thought it was a dude. Sorry about that. Unexpectedly last Friday, just 2 days ago, said that the lobbying firm will be shut down by the end of the year, adding that employees may not be paid after November 15th. InfoWars host Roger Stone predicted the Podesta's downfall weeks ago, and InfoWars also correctly predicted the power elites would sacrifice the Clintons to salvage the globalist agenda implemented by the Democratic Party. Quote, you'll notice John Podesta's brother was forced to step down from their extremely lucrative influence peddling operations in Washington, D.C., Roger Stone said on the Alex Jones Show. I think John Podesta's becoming unhinged because they're getting exposed. Their whole carefully constructed Russia narrative is falling apart before their very eyes. Tony Podesta, who at one time was Bill Clinton's chief of staff, first stepped down as chief executive of Podesta Group last month after Mueller had begun investigating him. And as mentioned, Fritz then unexpectedly quit as CEO of the Podesta Group on Friday to start her own lobbying firm. The Podestas are so desperate to avoid charges that Tony's lawyer sent Fox host Tucker Carlson, which I gotta tell you, I love that guy. I like Sean Hannity now. I used to think all these guys, Bill O'Reilly, oh, come on, Fox. You remember when I used to rat on Fox News? I mean, it was just, because they were doing the same crap that you'd see, you know. They don't want to report something. Oh, you shut that guy up. Let's go on, you know. But it's like, you know, Frank at work told me, man, no, man, you got to watch him, man. He's good. He's a good dude. And, gotta say, Sean Hannity, man, I think he is. And Frank loves this guy even better, Tucker Carlson. Anyway, so the Podestas are so, I heard this the other day too. I just didn't cover it, but they're so desperate to avoid charges that Tony's lawyer sent Fox host Tucker Carlson a cease and desist for reporting on the Podesta group's ties to Manafort. And he said on a show, I'm just reading you what the FBI indictment, whatever the stuff, I'm reading what's going on. You can send me a cease and desist? Send the government a cease and desist, you know. In other words, piss off. It ain't happening is essentially what they're saying. The Podestas, the impending closing of the Podesta Group marks the downfall of one of Washington's most influential lobbying firms over the last 30 years and signals the continuing collapse of the Russia-Trump narrative peddled by the Clinton camp, who were simply projecting. So, yeah, I mean, I want to see some people going down. These people, this entity, this deep state, this whole thing has been ingrained into the damn government. For so long, as I've always said, guys, this whole New World Order stuff, they've been working on this for a really, really, really long time, 100-something years probably, easily. And they've got all the federal judge here. We got that guy in the Supreme Court. We've got these congressmen. Took them a long time to get their guys in place. And then once they got their guys in place, when they hire normal employees who we don't vote for, they're picking people who are going to play ball. So then if they leave, something happens with them, they got to go, get in trouble, whatever. Doesn't matter. The people under them that they hired are still there. Right? You don't vote for those people. Again, the seventh floor group, also known as the shadow government according to the FBI themselves. The seventh floor group, which contained who? Former presidential candidate John Kerry. Isn't that amazing? And I still think when right before it was time for them to get out of the damn government under Obama, he takes this little sneaky visit over to the south part of the planet known as the Antarctica region. No one knows why John Kerry went over there. And then Obama, I'm going to make a little South American visit. Sure you are. You're going there too. Because you realize whatever's so interesting or whatever the hell's going on down there, you want to get one last peek while you still have the security clearance and power to do so. That was my opinion. They wanted to go see hands-on, let me go check out this cool stuff down in Antarctica. And of course, you never heard anything. Oh, who the hell would go down there? Secretary of State or whatever your position is, got the president. Let me go down to Antarctica. Yeah, that's a good spot. That's where I want to go hang out, Unless there's some really phenomenal technology and history staring you in the face that hasn't seen the light of day for hundreds of thousands of years, maybe. God only knows. So maybe we'll hear something on that with Trump as president. Who knows? But he's got a little bit of cleaning house to do. Take care.